This is not a political issue. This is a safety issue for everyone here living in the United States. Not only was Kayla's life put at risk and taken, so many other children and adults were at risk. The Biden-Harris administration is not putting the American citizens' safety first.
The migrant crisis continues to impact everyday Americans, and now yet another blue state mayor, as we told you, ticking off the taxpayers in his city over a plan to fund legal support for immigrants. Let's bring in Frederick County, Maryland Sheriff Chuck Jenkins. Sheriff, it's great to have you on the show. I want to just play a very quick soundbite from your mayor to kind of give the folks a gist of what he's trying to say. Watch.
We refuse to aid and abet outside agencies attempting to detain, deport, or remove any residents from our community.
I mean, what do you think of the mayor setting up a legal fund for illegal immigrants?
What he's saying directly is we are setting up a sanctuary city. You know, he's angered taxpayers by his statement. He's on the wrong side of this issue. He certainly doesn't have the right to use taxpayer money. He's naive, he's foolish. And again, his view is he wants Frederick to be a sanctuary city, and it's not going to be. It's not going to happen here.
You know, it's interesting, Sheriff, because kind of delving back into what was happening to you in that very same area, federal prosecutors accused you of helping a local gun shop obtain machine guns, right? We know the charges have now been dismissed, but you call this a legal and political assassination attempt. What do you mean by that, Sheriff?
Well, listen, I was charged. I was indicted with absolutely no evidence. I lived through hell for 587 days after being indicted in April of 2023 until recently on November 12th without a shred of evidence, without any evidence whatsoever. And I felt that I was a political target because of what I stand for here in Frederick County. And it goes to a larger, broader issue about the weaponization of the Department of Justice. I feel like I was a target. So therefore, much like an assassination.
Yeah, and when you say, Sheriff, what you stand for, what would the people of Frederick believe that you stand for?
They know that I stand for law and order, the rule of law. For 16 years, I've worked with ICE in a very successful 287G program that's maintained safety in Frederick County. It's a safe community. We've probably got the lowest crime rate in the region, in large part due to the 287G and our work with ICE. And my goal is to continue that. I've got a good relationship with Mr. Homan for years. He means business. President Trump means business. I will support that 1,000%.
And it's interesting because I wanted to get your take on this because the illegal immigrant who allegedly killed 16-year-old Lisbeth Medina wants an insanity evaluation. Her mother says he knew exactly what he was doing. I want to play a little sound of Jacqueline Medina because I think it's well worth it. Watch this.
I stand with all the mothers and fathers who are going through this. Lake and Riley's family, Jocelyn Nongare's family, all of them. We are all united by the same tragedies. But that could have been prevented. Biden and the Harris administration failed us completely. And now I'm losing hope.
Yeah, it's amazing, Sheriff. And I ask you that because it's one of those things where common sense asks the same question. Why doesn't your mayor start a fund for the victims of some of these illegal immigrants?
You would have to ask the mayor that, but I tell you, I would like to put the mayor in a room with any parent of any victim anywhere in the USA and have him explain to that family why he feels the way he feels, what justifies his view on this, and why he wants to protect people that are in this country illegally. We are looking at the most violent criminals and gang members and cartel members on the face of the planet coming into our country. We've got to get serious about cleaning up this problem. When's it going to be time to protect Americans?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Sheriff Chuck Jenkins, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.